Today we're having a look at the Neca Part 3 Dream Warriors Freddy, and it's the retro cloth version. So starting off, we're going to look at the pose I've stuck him in here. He stands. Detail is fairly nice. Not too bad. If he's like this, he looks okay. He looks fine. He does look different than his normal figures, though, I will say that. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove. Yeah, there we go. So here's the figure, and if you're just wanting him to stand, I'm gonna try and back wall. It's very flimsy. Kind of want to dirty his pants up, but on camera they look nicely dirtied. They do, I guess, okay. The back doesn't have much, but the front does. Just kind of want to do something with that. There we go. I'm trying to fix this articulation problem. What's the problem here? Okay, there we go. Okay. Kind of trying to get him to just stand normal, like a normal Freddy figure would. It won't look too normal due to what's under his chest, but get him to stand. Can you? Yeah, you can get him to stand. Okay, there we go. Get him in a nice normal stand right there. I kind of want to pick my hands on the Part 2 version. That's what I might be able to do, because the Part 2 version does look nice. So here's his hat. His hat's just like a gray plastic hat with this brown painted over it. Trying to focus the camera so you can see that. There you go. You can see that. It's hard. It's a hard plastic. And then here's the head sculpt. It's going to be kind of difficult for me to get the head sculpt in this camera view. Well, I guess I can add a layer to the camera. One more layer. There we go, kind of. Yeah, that does look nice on there. The green eyes. He has brown, I think, in the first movie. You can kind of see his nasty teeth. Yeah, the only problem I do have is how it's smudged back here. But if you stick the hat on, I think it looks better. Because you can't notice it. So I think, Freddy looks better with this hat. And then his sweater looks nice. You can see that. So does the detailing under there. And then his glove. Just kind of get him shaking. You can kind of tell. It's due to how I'm standing on my knees. As you can see, these are rubber, a very soft rubber. Kinda. The black used everywhere and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and go over his pants, which I think need to be dirtied up. I don't remember if I said that in this video or not. My camera cut out. Only problem is that joint right there I kind of wish was black, which is not really a problem. You can kind of paint his whole leg black if you want to do that. Right there. His legs made in China. Okay. Does say 2014. Does say 2014. That's weird. So your articulation for this guy is a ball joint in the head of white. Kind of waiting for the camera to focus. Gonna go ahead and lower the camera down a little bit. A ball joint in the head. It'll go full 360 up, down, up, and then the kind of a slant. I did the Freddy vs. Jason box set, so if you want me to do a video about that, I can. Arm goes about that high. Arm can go over his head, just got to be careful with that, with his leather jacket, or his leather jacket. Been reviewing Terminator figures all the time, and his chest of souls, I think, which very nicely looks good. And yeah, his articulation in his arm is in 90 degrees, and then a swivel, maybe? I can't tell if there's a swivel or not. Yeah, there's a swivel, right? Yeah, there's a swivel in the bicep. I don't know what that is. Up the upper arm, I guess. Yeah, there's a swivel right there. And then the arm is on a one of those joints right there. Can't focus it every time, but it's gonna bend kind of like this, forward and back, and then it's gonna turn. No ab crunch, it's just a normal. There's a swivel at the waist, and the legs will go forward about that much. They'll go back about that much. Yeah, so I guess not really far back, and then the knees will bend right about there. Shaking again. I can't help it because it's the way I'm sitting. And then just the legs. There's a swivel up here, I think, in the upper leg. Yeah. And then the feet again are on this front and back. No side-to-side pivot. So you can get them to some okay poses. I'm going to go ahead and try and do this off camera. I might change my filming location. I did a different filming location now. I did some rearranging and stuff. So I could rearrange in the quiet room. Yeah, this room's quiet, but I have a different quiet room. Yeah, so that's I think the only pose you can really have him. Really, if you have this figure and you kind of want him to have in a normal pose. And then let's see if he can stand. Yeah, I can get him to stand. So I will probably change this up a little bit. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching.